How did a restaurant cook become a $30 million worth rich person?
You know, if you're in Vietnam and want to know about business, actually if you're anywhere and want to know about business, you might want to check out Tom Peng. He doesn't fuck around. Yeah, Tom Peng. He's A-okay. Peace.
Today, I'm going to tell you a story about a restaurant cook. This is a guy in the United States. When he was young, he always wanted to cook in the kitchen. He wanted to be a cook, and that's what he did. Nobody expects cook to be a millionaire unless like you're Gordon Ramsay. You know Gordon Ramsay, right? Gordon Ramsay is a TV celebrity and he's worth a lot of money. But we're talking about somebody who is not Gordon Ramsay, who's not a TV celebrity, and he just worked inside a kitchen, inside a restaurant. And over time, he earned about $30 million in US dollars, right? So today I'm going to tell you how that happened. And maybe that's something that you can replicate as well. So the person I'm talking about is Charlie Ayers. All right, Charlie Ayers. So he's currently 55 years old. He was born in 1966, and he's originally from Chicago in the United States. And he was just basically going from restaurant to restaurant to restaurant to restaurant to restaurant. He was just basically changing job all the time. And you know, when you are a chef, you make salary. And the thing that changed his life is that eventually he joined a competition. All right, he joined a competition because this tiny little company called Google. I don't know if you heard of that company. This tiny little company called Google. Back then, they were really tiny little company. They wanted to hire a in-house chef to cook for their employees. So they hold a competition, right? They ask a lot of chefs to compete in this competition, and the winner will get the job to cook for Google employees. Back then, Google was a very small company. It was maybe 20, 30 people. So Charlie Ayers went to join this competition and he won. So he got the job. He got the job. The thing about Google is that if you're a Google employee, no matter what you do, even if you're a cook, they give you what is called a stock grant. So if you work in Google, they will, every quarter, they will give you some stocks. If you're a good employee, they will give you 50 shares, 100 shares. They will give you some shares inside the company. And lucky for him, Google became a huge, huge global company that you know today. So the shares Charlie Ayers got over time, it's now worth about $30 million. So this guy is worth $30 million because he made the right decision to work at Google. Of course, he had to win that competition to work at Google, but this is not the only story from Google. There's another person that joined Google early, and it's a girl. I can't remember his name, but she used to be the masseuse. So Google was looking for a girl to provide massages for the employees. That's when Google was still very, very small. And so they hired this girl that would provide massage services for the employees. And now this girl, I don't know how much money she's worth now, but apparently a lot of money as well. The point here is that if you join the right company, a growing company, and you get stock grant or stock options, if the company offers you some stock, and over time when that company becomes very successful, those stock is going to be worth a lot of money, right? And in my companies, we're doing the same thing. So in my company, I just recently talked to the lawyers and we figure out how to issue stock from outside of Vietnam to Vietnamese employees. That took a while to figure out, but we figured it out. We know how to do it now. So starting in this quarter, we're gonna start offering key employees, starting with key employees, shares in the company. And I hope, and I know, not just hope, I know that our company is gonna be great. It's gonna be, if not a billion-dollar company, a near unicorn, a near billion-dollar company. We're gonna be across Southeast Asia. We are very ambitious. We wanna grow. And this year, we're gonna have 1,000 employees across Vietnam. And we're gonna grow like crazy. And I know if you hold our stocks, one day you might be just like Charlie Ayers. Take some fucking action, pick the right company to work for, and get stock grant, and don't be a fucktard.